Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am finally ready to do the very awaited, very asked about video on my Gummy Smile Botox. So I have always been someone who is very self-conscious about my smile. If you look at a lot of videos, if you look at a lot of past photos, you will see whenever I smile, I had a very gummy smile. It's bothered me my entire being. I was even called Gummy at one point, like as a nickname, and it's just not something that I ever liked. I can control it to some extent, but if I'm in the moment and I'm laughing and having a good old time, you will see all the gums God blessed me with, okay? So I started finding out about lip flip, which is, if you've been following me on Instagram, that's the #1 thing that I was going for, but only because I wanted it to help my gummy smile. I'm not concerned about the size of my lips. I just feel like, you know, my lips are okay. I just wanted to focus on my gums. I didn't ever want to really go into lip filler. I've never thought I needed it personally, or just didn't want it in general. I didn't want anything just being inside my lip. So when I saw a lip flip procedure being done, which is generally, instead of filler, which is like filling your lips with a substance, Juvederm, Restylane, this is Botox, and it's being injected into your upper lip, which will actually make the lip flip out. Why it's called lip flip. It'll flip out to give you a more fuller appearance of the lip, and it does cover gums on people. So not everyone is actually getting lip flip to cover their gums, but they want a poutier, more fuller lip without going the filler route. So that's what I had seen, and I saw how it helped with gummy smiles, and I thought, okay, I want a lip flip. And I saw how affordable it is. I saw people, of course TikTok, I would see it on there. I've seen people get it as low as $60 to a couple $100. So in that range, I was okay. When you're doing filler, you're definitely like in the 800 plus range. Obviously depends where you live, depends on if you're going to a clinic, a doctor, etc. Being that this was my first time ever, I've done Botox before, but I've done Botox in my underarms for sweating when I was like much younger. I actually got it when I was like in high school. So I mean, it's your face, right? It's the first thing people see. It's the first thing you guys see of me. So I didn't want to have any mistakes. I didn't want to have any complications, etc., etc. So I did go to a plastic surgeon. Go to Dr. Mahmood. She is a plastic surgeon here in NYC, and let me tell you, her office is absolutely stunning. It is gorgeous. Aesthetic vibes, checkmate. I'm gonna insert some clips during the video. I did want this to be a vlog style, but if you could tell on my page, I've probably done like 1 or 2 vlogs, and I have about 200 videos. I don't know, I can't get into the whole vlog situation. It's too unscripted. I know that sounds really bad, but I feel like when I sit down, I can focus and I can tell you tell you what it is, tell you what's going on, instead of me vlogging it, because there's so many, like, you know what, I'm gonna say it, anxiety. I have a lot of anxiety filming in front of people, being caught filming in my car. It is something that I will tackle eventually, but for right now, I like our one-to-one conversations. So I went to her. She is absolutely amazing. She's so sweet. She's so kind. She took her time with me. She was very understanding because my anxiety sitting in that chair was through the roof. Okay, so I'm gonna insert clips. This is what my smile looked like before. Now, this is prior to me getting the injections, and this is me right before I got the injections, that the photos that they took. Now, a full disclaimer, I did edit this pic only because I had 2 whoppers of pimples because I was so anxious and nervous the whole week that I got these 2 pimples right under my nose and right on my chin, and I just don't want that to distract you because it's distracting to me. So I want you guys to focus on my smile and just see. So, and then another side note is I've always known about, for a gummy smile, you can have your gums lasered. You can actually have them lasered so that more teeth show, but that's costly, it's painful, you have recovery time, and that's just something that I always said in my mind, like one day in the future I'm gonna do it, but I have to be like super prepared. So with this procedure, it's quick, it's painless, and there's no downtime, and if I don't like it, it wears off within 2 to 3 months. So that is another thing that we'll talk about later. But if you laser your gums and you feel like you have piano teeth, like this is my thought process. If I have piano teeth and I can't undo that, how will I live? Moving on. So I actually messaged her on Instagram first because I saw that she did do the procedure, and I asked her about it, and she said just call the office, make an appointment, let's get a consultation in. So that's exactly what I did. I went in with the intention of getting a lip flip until she told me get a Gummy Smile Botox. So instead of injecting into my lip, she actually injected into the sides of my nose. So literally very small incisions. I'll show a clip of her actually doing it. Now, it is so quick. The pain, if I had to rate the pain from a 1 to a 10, 10 being the most painful, I'm gonna give it a 4 to 5, honestly. The needle's so tiny that you feel it go in, and you're like, it's not that bad, and then it goes in a little deeper, and you're like, oh, we weren't all the way there yet. And then it's like done. And you have one here, and you are out the door. It was so quick, so painless, and honestly, the first time, I barely saw any redness or irritation. Like there was no swelling. So if I didn't tell you I got the injections, you wouldn't even know about it. What else can I say? So I got the injections. She said the best way to start with this is to start with a little bit and increase if needed. If I put too much in your lip and it just drops, then we just have to wait for that to wear off, and I definitely didn't want that. So we went really small. If you ask me how many units, I have no idea how many units. Honestly, it really doesn't even matter how many units, just because it wasn't, I mean, it's catered to person. So how many units I need may not be for you, or you may need more units than I. So that part kind of doesn't matter. The most you can get, that's the only information I know, is 20 units. So I have no idea. I did have this procedure done twice. We'll talk about it. So she went ahead, she did that. She let me hold a breast implant while we were doing it as a stress ball, and it was like perfect. It was so cool. I was like, I'll be back to talk about these another day. But anywho, so I went home. No pain, no sensitivity, no swelling, nothing was there. I noticed after a couple of days, sometimes, like just playing with the kids, I can flip my lip all the way to where my lip is right under my nose. Like I can hit my lip with my nose, but I noticed I couldn't do that anymore. I couldn't really I couldn't fold my lip back. Not that that was necessary, but that was just something that I noticed, right? I didn't feel the strain when I was smiling. Like when I smiled, I just felt like a pulling, like a very tight pulling sensation. Not that it was ever uncomfortable, but I could like feel my smile, as opposed to after getting the shots or the injections, I didn't necessarily feel my smile so much. I'm not saying my face was numb. I'm just saying it felt more comfortable to smile. So 3 to 10 days is when they say you should expect results. I was about day 5, day 7, where I noticed very minor that my lip dropped, like very minor. I felt still very gummy. So I had already scheduled a 2-week follow-up. So I went back. She did a little bit more, and honestly, I am ecstatic about the results. I absolutely love it. I think it's definitely something that if you have been wanting to try, it's worth the try. I've noticed a huge difference in my smile. I've noticed a huge difference even when I am laughing or I'm speaking. I don't have my lip to my nose anymore. Like, I just feel so much more confident in smiling. It's such a good feeling, honestly. A pro, a con is it lasts 2 to 3 months. Now it's something that you'll have to want to maintain. But on the flip side, if you don't like it or you hate it or you're not comfortable with it, it goes away, right? It's not permanent. You're in control of it. And that, I think that's what really like convinced me to do it, is why not? Let's give it a try, because it's an actual try. We're on a 90-day trial period. And honestly, I would do it again 10 times over. It's quick, little pain. It feels like a rubber band smacking that little spot. My smile, look, like, this is my smile now. This is my regular smile. I still look happy. I don't look drippy. I still get my dimples. Like, my smile is still here. And you don't see a lot of gums. Like, it's just, I could cry because it just makes me so happy. On this side, this is a genuine smile. This side, I noticed I still have a little bit extra, like, not a little extra gum, but I noticed when you've been staring at your lips for like a month straight every day, you start noticing things. So like this lip on this side is a little thinner. So you'd be picking on yourself, so stop. If you've been debating on getting this, get it. Get it. Please make sure you check where you're going, who you're seeing. I just didn't want to go to a clinic and just have like an injector do it. I felt a lot more comfortable with a plastic surgeon. So thank you to her, because she did a great job on me. I'm not acting like I got my sense done, but this has given me so much more confidence to smile without thinking about it. Before, I would have to be like purposely like trying to level my lip on my teeth, like especially in photos, like it's been too much, and it's like I want to smile freely, and she gave me that, and I couldn't be happier. So I'm gonna leave her information down below. I'm not getting paid. This isn't a sponsored. This is like straight up, I booked an appointment myself. I got this done, and I want to share it with you guys. I've been talking about it a lot in my stories, and a lot of you were really interested in the results and how it would come out, and this is the video for you. And I hope I've convinced you to go try this, because I feel transformed. So thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know if this video is gonna be a million hours long. I hope I put in all the clips we needed to see, because at the end of the day, we needed a before, we needed an after, and we needed a we doing great. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like, and I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah.